The 2023 Toyota Crown follows in the tire tracks left by AMC, Subaru, and even Volvo. It's a lifted sedan that's 4.1 inches taller than an Avalon and 1 inch shy of the CHR SUV with roof rails. Walking around the Crown is no less strange than swiping through the photos in this review. You understand what you're looking at, but it just seems different somehow. In an industry full of design one-upmanship, the Crown breaks through. The way the roof slopes to the rear decklet is an especially nice touch, but the problem we see is elsewhere. The uniquely styled Crown picks up where the Avalon left off in front, with a blacked-out grille treatment just as excessive today as when that discontinued car launched for 2019. The story doesn't improve with the two-tone paint options, which includes a black hood that vaguely suggests a sports car. The Crown most definitely is not. In back, the Crown goes for a single taillight look and features a black ribbed trim piece that looks best when it contrasts against a non-black color. Attractive 19-inch wheels are standard equipment on the XLE, while 21s are available on the Limited and Standard on the Platinum. Powering the new Crown is a choice of two hybrid powertrains. The two lower trim levels pair a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine with two electric motors, a continuously variable automatic transmission, and an electric on-demand all-wheel drive system that favors the front wheels and can disconnect the rears, allowing for improved fuel economy. The standard hybrid powertrain makes a combined 236 horsepower and has enough oomph to get the heavy Crown moving smartly in most driving conditions. It does drone a bit when you put your foot down on the accelerator. However, thanks to the nature of a CVT and the not terribly sonorous oral aspects of that 2.5-liter engine, a fair amount of that noise gets into the cabin on hard acceleration, which is surprising given Toyota keeps calling this its brand flagship sedan. I'd expected a flagship to be quieter. The situation improves a bit when you step up to the Platinum trim with the first ever Hybrid Max powertrain, which Toyota is billing as a performance hybrid package. It combines a turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine with an electric drive and a 6-speed automatic transmission, sending power to a full-time AWD system. You don't fall into the Crown because it rides high and its seats are positioned fairly high in the interior for easier ingress and egress, but these high riding seats run up against the styling decision to have a swoopy, coupe-like roofline. The windshield is steeply raked, and that means scant headroom inside any front and rear occupant approaching 6 feet tall. Sitting in the driver's seat, my head was hard up against the headliner and driver's overhead grab handle. Bumps in the road had me smacking my head against the hard plastic. The fixed panoramic roof on higher trim models eats away at this headroom even more. It's worse in the backseat due to the sloping roofline and back glass, forcing average-sized people to slump in their seats and crouch to actually get in. Legroom isn't tight, but it isn't what one would expect in a big sedan or SUV, both of which the Crown seemingly purports to be. Interior quality is beyond reproach, however, with Toyota delivering another well-built, solidly constructed cabin that provides a nice mix of hard buttons and on-screen controls. Most controls are well laid out. Toyota directed us to a golf course outside of Nashville, where I spent a day driving several variants of Crown on a 30-minute loop of curvy back roads, stately homes, and one gentleman selling ammunition out of his pickup truck along the roadside. We avoided the suffocating Nashville traffic, though traffic is where the Crown's qualities would have stood out more. Like the departing Avalon, the Crown is inveterately pleasant for everyday driving. The acoustic glass delivers the promised quietness. The soft-tuned suspension, even on the Platinum's giant 21-inch wheels, keeps road bumps out of the cabin. If you're measured with your inputs with both versions, your drive will be mostly smooth sailing. The THS setup, as it is in other vehicles, is fine. It's fit for purpose and adequately powerful when cruising, but it becomes progressively more depressing the harder you hit the gas pedal. A hill at the start of our route that the Hybrid Max gamely powered up elicited an immediate and heartfelt groan from the THS and CVT.